And what is up, Facebook Live? I'm Warren E. Freeman Jr. here with Warren's Vlog, episode 41. I'm here to review Backlash from last night. This has always been a personal favorite pay-per-view of mine, and I was happy to see it return last night. I usually don't like promos on pay-per-views, but for me, and I know I'm going to sound like a nerd or Mark or whatever, but for me, hearing Shane McMahon, because I'm a Shane McMahon Mark too, hearing Shane McMahon announce Backlash was the equivalent of hearing Vince McMahon announce WrestleMania 3. Like, for me, it was that big. But the promo was actually very short, which I was very happy about. And that went right into the six-pack challenge for the women's title. What up, Joel? Six-pack challenge was actually very, very good. I enjoyed the hell out of that match. The only thing I guess I didn't like, and it's not that I didn't like it, I just didn't like it because I lost out on a bet. But my pick was Alexa Bliss, and she went out first. And that was the only complaint that I have about that match. But that wasn't like it was a bad complaint. It was just, that's who I picked to win. I was actually going to go with Becky Lynch originally, and I didn't go with Becky Lynch because I figured they would make Becky chase it. But I was very happy to see Becky win. She really deserved that. She's worked her ass off, and she's the only one of the four horsewomen that, oh yeah, that's what they're called, four horsewomen, that hasn't really gotten any recognition or held a title or anything. So yeah, Bayley, Charlotte, Sasha, now Becky. So that's all four of them. I'm still hoping for that four horsewoman fatal four-way match to happen at some point, whether it's, I guess, the next big pay-per-view Survivor Series, so maybe Survivor Series, Rumble, or Mania. I just want to see the fatal four-way horsewoman match. I don't care that they're on separate brands. Just make it happen. The way I have my matches listed here, I don't have them listed in the order that they happened last night, but I did want to get that six-pack challenge out of the way. So I got that out of the way. I rated that a 3.5. I was really high on that. They're not called divas anymore. They're called women wrestlers. So, but I was really high on that match. That was an awesome way to kick off the show. All six of those women in that match busted their ass. There was like a Tower of Doom spot that looked really good. Man, everybody's going live now. It's like an epidemic. Everybody's going live. It's ridiculous. But it was a Tower of Doom spot. Nikki got her forearm off on, I think it was Naomi tried to springboard into a forearm. That looked good. Nikki lost, which I was happy about because I didn't want Nikki to win. And Carmella actually eliminated Nikki. That was a little surprising. I guess they're really going to go with that Nikki-Carmella feud. But yeah. And Carmella made it all the way to the end, so they must be really high on Carmella to have her make it all the way to the end. It came down to Carmella and Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch tapped her out with the disarmer. So that was a 3.5. Okay, I'm going to skip around now because this is how I have it listed. Miz and Ziggler was awesome. Miz and Ziggler was absolutely everything that I thought it would be and more. They delivered. I think the problem, though, was, just the crowd. Actually, this entire show, the crowd was shit. Like, it just seemed like that crowd was just dead, like, the whole night. I don't know whether the WWE production team turned the crowd mic down or turned the noise level down or what, but it really seemed like that crowd was just dead. And I really noticed it in this Miz and Ziggler match, which was amazing to me because this match was fucking awesome. I mean, Miz showed why he is a capable wrestler, and Miz showed why he is the Intercontinental Champion. Miz pulled out cat mutilation, pulled out a figure four, pulled out a surfboard. Miz was just pulling moves out of his ass in this match, and Ziggler was just right there with him. I mean, from start to finish, this match was awesome. I really don't have any complaints about this match at all. I'm gonna give it a 4. It was that good. This was the best match on the card. I knew in my mind, I thought, man, Miz and Ziggler are gonna steal the show tonight, and they did. And again, that's just my opinion. And that's the highest rating that you're going to get from me from on this show in that match. Miz and Ziggler was a 4. Awesome match. Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Well, that didn't happen because Randy Orton got injured, or he's still not medically cleared to compete. Why, I don't know. I haven't seen any reports on that, and I really don't care to look. But Bray Wyatt won by forfeit because the referee did the whole count out thing. And then out comes my boy Kane, man. And I know Kane is not the most popular wrestler nowadays, but the attitude mark in me was so happy to see Kane come out. I mean, honestly, what Kane's been doing on SmackDown lately has been awesome. Because you're not seeing too much of Kane to the point where you get sick of him. He comes out, he chokeslams a motherfucker, and he goes away. And honestly, that's all you need from Kane right now. But Kane is still a capable worker. I know that he's not popular. I know that people don't want to see Kane, but Kane is still a capable worker. Kane is someone you can call on if you want to have a match, or if you just want to throw somebody in the ring, especially someone against Bray Wyatt. Now, was this match of the night? No. This was a 2.7. This was two monsters going at it. That's basically all it was. The most impressive spot in the match was Bray Wyatt did a senton splash off of one announce table onto another one when Kane was laying prone on it. That was basically it. Randy Orton came out, distracted Bray. RKO'd Bray behind the referee's back, and then Kane chokeslammed Bray for the 1, 2, 3. As much as the Attitude Era mark in me is a Kane fan, the little kid in me was happy to see Kane win. But the adult in me was like, why? It's like, but why? Why can't Bray Wyatt win a match when it matters? Why? I was talking about this with everyone that was at my party last night. I don't understand why Bray can't win a fucking match when he needs to. Kane was not, and again, I'm one of the biggest Kane fans there are. The Attitude Era mark in me is happy that Kane won. But I'm trying to be an adult here for a minute, and I'm trying to be logical. And maybe that's my problem. I'm trying to make sense out of WWE creative. Kane was literally just thrown in this match at the last minute for whatever reason. Why would you have Kane beat Bray? Even with Orton interfering, it does not make any sense. It forces me not to take Bray Wyatt seriously. It does. I don't know. I give up on Bray. I really give up on Bray. Bray could come out and beat, I don't know, The Undertaker clean, and John Cena clean, and Kevin Owens, and everybody on the roster clean, and I still will not take Bray Wyatt seriously because WWE Creative does not know how to book him. Because he always loses when it matters. The only feud that I could think of that Bray Wyatt has won is Dean Ambrose. Which Dean Ambrose loses everything he's in too. And Dean Ambrose loses tonight, but I'll get to that later. I just go with the finish, but whatever. Let me just do the 2 tag matches now and get those out of the way. Usos versus Hype Bros. I really like what the Usos are doing. I like the heel gimmick for the Usos. I like the change of apparel. I like their new attitude, and I guess they're gonna do that weird cave your knee in super kick thing as a finish, because that's how they defeated the Hype Bros. That got a 3. Rhino and Slater versus the Usos got a 3. Those were both average matches, but for me personally, seeing Rhino win the tag titles, and this is just a personal, me being happy moment. This is just me. I got to work with Rhino like a month ago at an independent show, and just a month later to see Rhino win the tag titles and then be like, shit, I was just with Rhino, literally in the locker room, bullshitting with him about a month ago, and now he's a WWE Tag Team Champion. Like, to me, that is just a cool moment, to me personally. And for all the shit that Heath Slater has been given these past 5 years, it was just a really feel-good moment for just to see Slater and Rhino win the titles. So I gave both those tag matches 3. Uh, yeah, this is gonna be a short ass video. Yeah, I'm already on the last match. All right. Um, Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles. I don't think I've missed anything. I'm pretty sure that's all the matches that I've covered. Six pack channel, yeah. So Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles. I mean, you know what? These single brand pay per views are actually easier because I don't gotta like. It's only like 5 or 6 matches for me to cover. Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews was on the pre-show. That was actually a good match, but it. My rule is I don't factor pre-show matches into my ratings. So, but it was worth watching. I would say Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin, but Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles. I predicted it in my video, and maybe WWE Creative does have some logic to them after all, because they put the belt on AJ. It was dirty. It was a low blow into the Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles is the new champion. Well, I don't know what Bumbo is, but whatever. What up, Jay? Yeah, AJ Styles is the champion, and like I said in my last video, I think it was the perfect move. It was the right move to do. I mean, you beat John Cena clean. What else can you do? It wouldn't make sense for him to lose to Dean Ambrose, and WWE, in my opinion, made the right call. I'm not really crazy about the low blow into the Styles Clash per se, but I'm happy that WWE Creative made a logical decision by putting the belt on AJ. That was a 3.2. You average all of my. Well, let me go over them again. Miz and Ziggler was a 4 match of the night. What's up, Dewan? Kane and Bray Wyatt 2.7. That was what it needed to be. The two tag matches was a 3. 6-pack challenge was 3.5. Ambrose and Styles 3.2. Average rating was 3.2. Pre-average pay-per-view. This is SmackDown's first pay-per-view, and I think, going by my rating system, Raw has got some catching up to do, because in my opinion, SmackDown has been whooping their ass and I mean, I don't have any official ratings or any numbers that says that SmackDown is better than Raw. This video is just my personal opinion. SmackDown has been whooping Raw's ass, in my opinion. So, you know, I'm gonna save this rating, and then when I review Clash of Champions in 2 weeks, because yes, we have a pay-per-view in 2 weeks, I'm gonna compare the two. I'm gonna keep this sheet of paper right here with my Backlash ratings. And when we do Clash of Champions in 2 weeks, I'm going to rate that, and I'm going to compare the two and see. Like I said, Raw needs to pull some rabbits out of their hats here, because SmackDown, yesterday, put on a very solid pay-per-view. So let's see what Raw does in 2 weeks. But that's my official rating for Backlash 2016, 3.2. Hate to end this video on a angry, sour note, but I gotta talk about this because it really bothers me. I guess it's confirmed that Paige has officially quit the WWE, and I just want to say that, you know, you have so many people that bust their ass to get their foot in the door of the WWE, and for Paige to just quit because her man quit is just, I can't respect her. I really can't. And people compare AJ Lee quitting to Paige quitting. AJ Lee quitting, I can kind of understand, because you got to stand behind your husband. She was married to CM Punk, and plus she didn't want to get all the Punk's heat for Punk quitting. But for Paige just to quit just because Del Rio quit is just stupid. And Paige is, in my opinion, is an idiot, and she does not deserve her job back. Should she try to come back? That's just my opinion. And for those that don't understand, I'll use the NFL as an example. You know, you got this jackass in Cleveland. He's no longer with the Browns, but Johnny Football. You know, just like the NFL or the WWE or any professional, at that level of sports or entertainment, people work their ass off to get to that spot. You got people like Johnny Football who just squanders, I can't say that word, but basically just shits, we'll just say shit, He just shits on the opportunity to give it to him, and he goes out and gets drunk, he gets high, does all type of shit to make the Browns organization look bad. Yet you got people who are in college busting their ass on the field trying to get to that spot that Johnny Football had, and he just shit on it, didn't appreciate it. And I compare that to Paige. It's like Paige is, I think, younger. I think Paige is younger than me, so we can just soak it up to, oh, she's young and dumb. But man, I can't look at Paige the same anymore. And if I'm wrong for judging her, then I'll be wrong for judging her. But she's a fucking idiot for quitting just because Del Rio quit. That's just my opinion on that. I hate to end the video on such an angry, sour note. But again, Backlash, in my opinion, and I'm a little biased because Backlash is my favorite pay-per-view. So I might have been a little biased with these ratings. But all in all, 3.2. That's above average. It was a solid show. And Clash of Champions Raw has some work to do. And like I said, I'm gonna hold on to this here, and I'm gonna see if Monday Night Raw can beat Backlash based on my rating system. And I'm gonna try to be as fair as I possibly can. But anyway, I'm Warren. This has been episode 41, and I'm going to get off of here, get ready for the Steelers game tonight, and watch Monday Night Raw. So, you guys have a wonderful night.